Hey, this is Amanda Elo'esh, and I'm here with this week's Goddess Inspiration, Goddess Diary for more sacredness, more magic, more loveliness in your life without the religion and without the dogma, but all the fun. And this month we've been connecting in with the goddess archetype of love, Aphrodite, Freya, Venus, Lakshmi, also abundance, and I've been working on, I just recently did a workshop called Sexual Bliss or Good Housekeeping, and it's based on a book that's been in the works for me for about 15 years. And the reason it's been taking so long is because it's based in my magical flow. Basically, a long time ago, as a young bachelorette, I was just rocking it. I loved my life, and I had friends who constantly commented on how much work I must be doing to do all the things that I was doing. I was working full time. I was a performance artist. I was teaching photography, and I was doing photography. And what else was I doing? Learning to play the didgeridoo, just involved doing a lot of stuff. In my house apparently was always immaculate, and and it just, I had a lot of things going, and so the constant feedback was, how do you do it all? And that's kind of been a little bit of the theme throughout my life, is people asking me, how do you do so many things without getting burned out? And initially I was kind of getting burned out, but I've been taking care of myself, learning how to love myself more, and bring everything into balance in a really good way so that I can have a big life. I can have a really beautiful temple that I live in. I can keep a sacred altar. I can offer sacred ceremonies. I can enjoy lots of great time in my relationships, romantic and friendships and family, and be there for my friends, and be healthy and take good care of myself and have a lot of great things happening in my life. And it's because of my personal way of doing things, which a long time ago I realized was sexual bliss through good housekeeping. And so, it's a little tongue-in-cheek, because the sexual bliss isn't just about sex. And it isn't just about sexual pleasure, but all the life force energy, all the creativity, every time we are feeling blissful or really healthy or vibrant, it all starts with that creative juice, which is actually down in the sexual chakras. But using the practices that I use, it brings it up into my whole body, it brings it out into my environment, it brings it into my whole life. And so the sexual bliss it can be about your sexuality specifically, but it's so not limited by that. It's vast. It can affect everything, your health, your relationships, your career, everything. And then the good housekeeping part is really being able to take care of things in a really good way so that they stay vibrant and healthy. Your friendships, sacred altars, projects that you have going, your health, anything that you want to keep going in your life in a good way requires a constant relationship and constant caring for it in a good way. And so that's the housekeeping part. And it's taken me a really long time to figure out how to share it, because it's very specific. My practice is very specific to me. It's based on my preferences. It's based on the specific resources and opportunities and needs and weaknesses and strengths in my life. And so I was like, well, how do I break it down in a way so that it's not like a cookie cutter? Because that doesn't work. We've all seen, read those self-help books that are like these strategies for your life, and you read it and it sounds really, really good and exciting. But then when you try to put it into action, it doesn't actually fit your life. You don't end up practicing it because it doesn't actually work with the natural flow of your life. So it's taken me a really long time to look at what I do and how I do it, and how can I share it in a way that's going to be helpful and kind of archetypal, basically, spread across cultures, spread across gender and age and the whole demographic, every demographic. How can it be as helpful as possible? So it's taken me a long time to break it down, and I'm finally putting it into a book, which is also slow in coming because I want to make sure that what goes in there is really helpful. So we just did a workshop called Sexual Bliss or Good Housekeeping. It was really well received. I'm going to continue to work on my book and maybe put out excerpts that you can buy on my website, amandaeloesh.com. If you're not there, get on over there and check it out. There's lots of good stuff for you that's free. And if you like what you see, then you should sign up for my newsletter if you haven't already, because I do offer little freebies and fun little links on my newsletter that I don't offer anyplace else. So, and also special invitations and first announcements to special offerings that I have. So sign up and enjoy, and let me know what you think, because I love feedback, and there are contact forms on my website, amandaeloesh.com. That's it for this week, and I hope that you've been inspired to start looking at how you do your life and bring the bliss into your life. And until next week, may the source be with you.